Hello world, PDR coming at you here with the second part of the avalanche video. Now this was that large dent. We got most of the top out, and if you look real close, I mean, gosh, a lot of it out. Let's get even farther of an angle on it and show you. It is pretty tight. There's a few little pushes and waves through it. Down here we've got a little bit more to do. I'm actually going to move the board a little closer again so that I can see right where I want to put those tabs. I've got my, let me turn my hat around and you see right where I'm going to put these tabs coming through here. So the top is pretty much done, and let me show you how I did that. I got most of this, I took the tail light out, I got most of it out by coming in with orange through this one little access hole. It's the only way I can access this area, and I would just get all the way up here, like up in this area, and I'm just making some pushes right here, just kind of cleaning up this top edge all the way through, and I basically have made about 200 or 300 really soft pushes, keeping it warm and making my pushes very delicately. So I've done a lot of pushing through here, and that's about all I can get to, is down to about here. So I can't get to this area. So what I'm going to do is grab a little tab. Seems like my glue gun is hot, and I think I want to make a pull across here and a big pull down here. So I'm going to make the first one right across this top edge, and I want to bring this round up as high as I can. Let that one cool, and throw another one on the middle right here. And I know this is a larger tab than the actual size of dent, but I want to pull up a lot of area. I don't even mind if it pulls up too much, because I can tap that back down. And this is really held in by this curve and this body line. Anytime you fold metal, a little piece of glue there, it's not dry yet. Anytime you fold metal, you strengthen it. So the fact that this has a bend, that's a curved bend in it, and a curved round, and a curved round here, it's a very sturdy piece of metal, so it doesn't want to move a lot. Let's give it a good yank. Feels like that top one is about right. As I swooped my finger past it, I felt how dry that glue was. That was a decent pull. Make sure I don't ever step on my tabs. Now on this one, I'm just gonna give it a nice, maybe I didn't wait too long, but it did move a little bit of metal. Before I even do anything, I'm just gonna take this one right back in here, drop it in. There we go. Before I even pull that one off, I'm not even worried about it. I'm just gonna do that, wait the 45 seconds, and at this point in the video is when I'm gonna say, I sure do appreciate y'all clicking on the video. I really do. And if you want to hit that subscribe button, go for it, man. It helps out the channel, and we really appreciate that here. Keep all those comments flowing, positive. We love the community. Let's give it a good pull. Now that I actually felt move a little bit of metal. Let's see our result. So I just wanted to bring you guys in to show you the what we did to tool it out, how good this is getting, and now that you see what we got the top at, I want to get this bottom part to that same level, but without being able to get there with the tool, it's kind of tough. It's going to be a few pulls. I do think, ooh, that moved some metal. I do think that we're still going to see something down here, as opposed to up here where it came out really pretty nice. I mean, once we pull off that board, this is going to look pretty darn clean. I might want to tap down a tiny bit of this brow that's up here, but it's coming out real nice. So after I make these, I'd say 15 or 20 pulls that are just gonna be a lot of this right here. Just boom, follow that crease and just chase it down. I'm just gonna keep on pulling. We'll come back and show you the end result on Avalanche video number 2, large dent, lot of glue pulling and a little bit of tooling on the top here, but I think we're getting some progress made, and stick with us and I'll see you in a bit. Okay guys, we're back for pretty much the finale here, right? We got a lot of this top part cleaned out, and I've still just been pulling and pulling on these bottom parts. That wasn't a very good one. Let's see. That was a good one. I can feel that one move. Now let's see how much of this moved, because this bottom edge is just pretty much inaccessible with a tool. So I've tried every angle. Just getting what I can with the rest of the glue here. But we're probably gonna just call this one good after a few more pulls here. Yeah, but that's really coming together. We've got a little bit more here and a little bit more here. Let's make a couple pulls while we're waiting here. And I don't know if I said it before or not, but I do appreciate you guys clicking on the video. And if you would, hit that subscribe button. It helps out our channel a lot. And we're gonna throw another one right through the middle here. I'm pleased with the way the top of it came out. I'll never be pleased with the way that this is coming out, because I can't get to all of it and get it all out, but we can keep on making a couple of pulls. We got the light all put back together. It's a real nice truck for a real nice guy, and we're gonna make sure that it comes out as good as possible. So let me make a pull here and we'll see what we're ending up looking like. This is pretty much the end result. Like I say, we've got a little wave here to work, and I can even move this back a little bit and show you. There's a tiny little bit of a brow. I might even tap on that, but it's very, very, I wouldn't say tough to see. I'd say it's a very great improvement from what it was.
Can you move the board forward a little bit?
Forward. I think that's the way that you can see it the best, right up about there.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, and then we can see right where this is going to pull. Get the angle correct with it. I can even make another little one down there, I see. Let's hit this up. I've been not heating up the panel, but keeping it warm. Because for the glue pull, you don't want it super hot, and you don't want it super cold. Now I'm going to move up to this top one. Wow. That might just be because it was getting a little bit cold. So I can always go like this. Give it a little bit of heat. That's dumb. Okay, a little bit of heat just to warm up. Not a lot at all. And a little bit of patience. And if I don't want to use patience, I can always use the glove. Let's give it a little spray. And let's see how much we got out of it. Whoa. Easy now. Okay. Yeah, some of that moved, and I'll probably make a couple, 2 or 3 pulls off camera here. But the improvement is a vast difference from a car that probably got backed into by something pretty large. Kind of backed into it and hit it. You guys saw what it was before. If you haven't seen the first video of the initial damage, please go back and view it. It was most likely the one right before this one. This being part 2, large dent, glued and tooled. This bottom part, this last part, was pretty much all glue, and because there was no way to access it. Well, now let's give it a little, let's take this board off, turn the board off, and give it a little wipe here and see what we're looking at. A little bit more alcohol on that glue. And a vast improvement. I let the customer know on this one we're definitely not getting anywhere near 100%, but If I can feel like it's 80%, I think he'd be happy, and I think he is going to be with the result we got here. I sure do appreciate you guys sticking around with me on this long video, two-part series. Hit that like button if you would. Otherwise, this has been PDR, and I'm out. Peace.